Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get a free pink diamond Michael Finley and some other stuff today from challenges here at NBA 2K25 My Team. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. With that being said, without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's take a look at these challenges. Let's take a look at the card. Let's talk about whether or not this is worth completing. So first things first, we have these NBA Flashback Challenges. It's the same set of challenges basically that 2K dropped for Pink Diamond Jermaine O'Neal last season. Well, not the same challenges, but the same concept of challenges with this NBA Flashback stuff. If this was done on a weekly basis, I support it. The problem is Pink Diamond Michael Finley is not that good of a card. Just like Pink Diamond Jermaine O'Neal isn't that good of a card. It's just not a top tier option. You do get a couple of other decent rewards. I mean, you get Ruby Steve Francis, Ruby Ray Allen, Amethyst Moses Malone, Amethyst Dennis Rodman, Diamond Lou Will, and then obviously some rep for that Michael Finley challenge as well. And the challenges really are not that hard. 15 assists with the Magic player in a game, that's not that bad. 10 3-pointers with Bucks players in a game, also not that bad. 25 rebounds with Rockets players over multiple games. All three of these can be done in the same game so far. Use Rockets big men, a Bucks guy you're confident shooting the ball with, and a Magic player to get the assists, and you get all those done in one domination game to start with. 27 rebounds with Pistons players, you're probably not getting both of those things done in one game, the rebounds with the Pistons players and the rebounds with Rockets players, so that's going to require you to go play another game or two. But 10 steals with shooting guards over multiple games, that one's going to be a little bit time consuming potentially, but if you use like a point guard shooting guard, a shooting guard small forward, and then another shooting guard small forward in your lineup, you got three different guys that you can get the steals with in any given game. And steals offline are not as hard to get this year. The CPU is definitely easier to bump, so again, that's still not going to take probably that long. You can get that done, I would think, over the 2 games it's going to take to get these other challenges done. And then 55 points of the Pacers player, you can get that done in the second game as well. My guess is this take 2 domination games to complete. Let me break down how that would work. So the first thing, 15 assists with the Magic player in a game, use like a Magic point guard. 10 3-pointers with the Bucks players in the game, use a Bucks shooter of some sort. And then 25 rebounds with Rockets players over multiple games, use a Rockets power forward and center. You will get all 3 of those challenges done in one game very easily. Now, try your best on top of that to make sure that you have shooting guards in the point guard, shooting guard, and small forward position, guys who are at least secondary shooting guards, because that's all they have to be is secondary shooting guards. So that will be enough to get that done if you have those secondary shooting guards, and then go for steals with those players all game, you'll be able to get 5 steals a game easily, maybe even more than that in like rookie domination. It's not going to be particularly hard. And then once you get that first game done, you have most of your steals done, you have these first 3 challenges done, just switch your Rockets power forward and center for Pistons power forward and center. And then you're good on the rebounds for another domination game, and put in a Pacers player as a point guard, shooting guard, or small forward, and score 55 points with them on rookie dom. You don't even have to be a good card. Like a lower tier card on rookie dom will be easy to score 55 points with. So this will take 2 domination games, which means this is a grind that is going to take an hour or a little bit less, and that's not a terrible grind for a free diamond, 2 free amethysts, 2 free rubies, and pink diamond Michael Finley. Overall, in my opinion, that's not that bad. Now, the problem really does rise at the end of the day with the fact that Michael Finley's just not that good. I don't have his card in my collection, so I'm going to hop into freestyle and just use all-time Mavs so that you can see what I'm talking about, because I believe he is on all-time Mavs. At least he should be. Yeah, there's an 88 overall Michael Finley. Not nearly as good of a card, but it's the same jump shot, and that's kind of the main point with the card, as we can showcase the jumper here. He's got a slow escape, his behind the back isn't great, his drag back's not great either, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. The drag back's not horrible. What dribble style does he have? Pro dribble style. Okay, so, and then he's got Evan Fournier base, Blake Griffin upper. Blake Griffin's upper is not good. It slows down a jump shot that already isn't super elite, and this becomes a slow, kind of hitchy jump shot. And on the low difficulty that I'm shooting on right now, I think this freestyle is literally on rookie. That's fine, but at the end of the day, yes, he's a great slasher. Yes, he's got good speed. Like, we'll look at the card here in just a second, but a guy who doesn't have a high level movement and has a jump shot like this that's a little bit baited and definitely on the slower end is not a card that I personally would recommend using. Like, for example, 2K, there's a pink diamond Kyle Korver that's available today in the locker code. There's a Pink Diamond Ron Artest that was available yesterday from the Triple Threat Park win streak. There is Pink Diamond Franz Wagner, who was available from the Winter Festival as a free shooting guard as well. Wagner and Artest are like way better than Finley all the way around. And Corver just has so much better animations that, like, in terms of his jump shot and stuff, that yeah, this card on paper is good. Like, I'm not sitting here saying he's not. He's got 24 total badges, 9 Hall of Fame badges, and a lot of them are good. Posterizer, Deadeye, Limitless, Sit Shot Specialist, Shifty Shooter, Handles for Days, Lightning Launch. Like, 7 of his 9 Hall of Fame badges are elite level Hoffs, and he's not super flawed defensively. He's complete stat and badge wise. I mean, he doesn't really need any finishing badges. You could add Rise Up if you want. Shooting badges, maybe add Mini Marksman. Playmaking, you can add Diamond or Strong Handle if you want. But again, none of those are like super duper crucial. And then defensively, Brick Wall, Movable Enforcer, Paint Patroller. That's it. Like, overall, he's got the important badges for the most part, and you can add a few more to make him souped on paper. But on paper isn't good enough when it comes to a card like Michael Finley, is basically what I'm saying. He's just mediocre. And I think that's been a consistent theme, in all honesty, with 2K this year. And it's one of the things that I was pleased to see that Pink Diamond Ron Artest in Triple Threat Park yesterday was a sign that maybe they're going to give away more good cards. I like the concept of this. Free Pink Diamonds on a week-to-week basis, just from like a set of challenges on Monday. Every Monday, you get a set of challenges for some free cards. If that was a thing, I totally support it. They've done a good job as of late of giving away more free content, and some of it's been pretty good. But it's just not quite good enough. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being critical, but more so these challenges feel like they're basically for new players. This feels like the type of stuff for somebody coming into my team who doesn't really have a team built yet. Because I feel like if you have built a literally 250,000 MT team with a couple of good free cards, you pretty much don't need this at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if you have at least a solid team, a guy like Michael Finley isn't playing for you, and none of those other diamonds and pink diamonds are either. It's just the state of the game right now. I feel like they're kind of forcing it a little bit with some of these challenges, because there's not a single person who is going to benefit from this Michael Finley card who's like good at the game, because they're not going to use him. His jumper's trash, plain and simple. It's the honest truth. But if you're brand new to the game, it can be decent. Now, I do like the locker code they dropped today. I dropped a whole video on the locker code. You can go check that out if you want. But again, it's easy to do, which is nice, and it's decent content for a new player. But I would much rather this be for something at least useful. Put a good diamond in there if you're not going to put a good pink diamond. Drop Jaren Jackson Jr. or Dyson Daniels or Paulo Banchero or somebody like that for free as the diamond if you're not going to put a free good pink diamond. Like, give us some decent free content on a consistent basis. Now, hopefully Triple Threat Park continues to be good. Hopefully we continue to get some more in the locker codes. I wouldn't count on the more locker codes, but if Triple Threat Park continues to be good, I'm going to be pleased with that, because that's going to be a good week-to-week free card right there. But we absolutely need this type of content this season. We need free content, because Tuesday content is the biggest money grab it's ever been. And Friday content's going to be normal. Pack odds suck. Maybe there's some good budget cards, but overall, there's not a lot of value for an money spent player there either. So need good free content during the week to keep the game going in a good direction. And this isn't exactly that, in my personal opinion. That's all I'll say. So with that being said, I feel like I droned on long enough. I apologize for my yapping. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.